Hello you guys, let's do a get ready with me. Let's start with eyebrows with the e.l.f. pomade. I start by mapping the 3 points of the eyebrow, which is the front of the eyebrow, the arch, and the tail. I'm going to use those 3 points as my guide to underline the eyebrow and also to go over on the top on my eyebrow. Obviously not all the way in the front like you can see. For the front, I use my NYX pen in the shade ash brown. Do hair-like strokes, just like that. And then we're going to clean it up, and then I'm going to use concealer with a really thin brush to clean it up on the bottom. And then also when I get to the top, I do the exact same thing but with the thicker brush. And then you're just going to clean it all the way. And if you desire to make it thinner, this is the time to do so. Moving on to the face, I use a e.l.f. Poreless primer, and then this is a e.l.f. color corrector. I use that under my eyes, on my eyelids, because this girl is discolored. I don't know why. And then this is the e.l.f. concealer. I use it under my nose, obviously under my eyes, just a little bit. For foundation, I use a L'Oreal Infallible in the shade 425. First, I spread it with my fingers, and then after I spread it with my fingers, I use a damp sponge. Just finished blending that all over my face, and then on my eyelids, on my nose, everywhere except for under my eyes. This is a NYX powder. It's called Can't Stop Won't Stop, and I use that to set my under eye, as you can see, because it's like a really fine pressed powder. So for my eyelids and my under eye, you see the difference. I love it. With the e.l.f. Halo Glow contour, I'm going to use that on my forehead, and then blend that with a damp sponge as well, and then under the chins and then the jawline, just create a little contour line so you could look snatched. You see the difference? Love it. Next is the e.l.f. Halo Glow highlighter. This one I just apply a couple of dots on each side of my face, blended with the same damp sponge. You see the glow? Yes. Next, I'll be setting my entire face with this e.l.f. Perfect Finish HD powder, and just set the entire face, everything. With the same NYX powder and this powder puff, I will be setting my T-zone, I guess you can call it, and then this e.l.f. contour powder palette. I just go over where I already originally contoured with the liquid. Here above the cheekbones, I only use the powder and not the liquid. I don't know, I just can't seem to use the liquid for that. I also use the same palette and this little brush to contour my nose a little bit. I use the darkest shade. So then I'll do the sides towards the eyebrow, and then also like a little line across, and then like a little V shape at the end of the nose. Blend it in with like some translucent powder or whatever's left over on that brush. Next is this Milani blush in the shade Dolce Pink. I love this blush, it's my favorite. And then this Wet n Wild blush, I use it for the bridge of my nose only. Next, with my Wet n Wild loose setting powder and this sponge, I am gonna bake on the areas where I contoured. With this mini e.l.f. palette, I'm just gonna use the medium brown shade on my eyelid all the way to the top, and then with this thicker brush, I'm just gonna blend it all the way to the top. With this lighter shade, I'm just gonna color it in like the inner eye. And then this NYX eyeliner in the shade, it's a brown. I know it looks black in the video, but it's not, it's brown. Just create a little wing, nothing too dramatic. Do the same thing on the other eye. These are Kiss lashes and the style So Real. I'm gonna finish, go do my lips, and here it is, the result. I hope you guys like this video, or I hope it was helpful. Please don't judge me because this is my first voiceover, so yeah, don't be too harsh on me. Have grace. Thank you all for watching. Be kind. Don't forget to put God first, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.